What is going on, good people out there? So I was giving this right here because I know a lot of times, I guess people really care about what I think or they want to see my take on things. I really appreciate that from you guys. From some of you guys knowing of all the different type of intellectual conversations that we've had over certain controversial things. You want to know what I'm going to think about this that's going to be set forth, which you all pretty much seen in the title. So I don't know if it's going to be your first time watching it, but it's going to be our first time watching it together if you haven't seen it already. So anyway, I was told about a something called TikTok. TikTok is kind of like I don't know if it's like a Snapchat type thing or Instagram type thing where you can post like a 1 minute long video or something like that, and it just gets views, and it has a whole hashtag and all that. It has a way you can add music with it. So anyway, what got brought to my attention is this. Apparently, this is something that went viral because I guess it's racist, whatever like that. And the person said they don't want to give too many details away about what happened in the video. They want me to watch the video and I guess get my input on it. So again, this right here is, I guess, a TikTok video that went viral, and the students got suspended or whatever like that from school because of this video. So give me a second. I'm going to roll into it and let's see what this is about. And here we go.
Hey, today we're making
niggers.
First we have black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah. Next we have don't have a
Don't
dad.
have a dad? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Fried chicken,
Yeah.
watermelon? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's yeah.
Next one is make good choices. Let's see. Oh,
There's nothing there. Next we have rob people.
specifically whites. Yeah, they do that.
Last one is
Go to jail?
Wow. So, the first place they went wrong at is saying blacks. That's where it went wrong because you got real specific when you said that one right there. Yeah, wow. Guys, I mean, this is nothing new. I'm pretty sure what's going to mess them up is that they're just going to happen to be, like this video went viral. That was about the dumbest thing that they could have done. I don't know what this whole thing is with the water, whatever like that, but if you notice, guys, they said the N-word. They said they're going to be making N-word, the N-word. They said they're going to be making the N-word. And the first thing they pulled up was something that said black. They poured it out. Now, let's just say if they just said we were going to make the N-word, and they never would have had that black part right there, that still in itself would have been really, really bad. But because they could end up actually, fighting that, saying, well, we didn't give no specific race. We just gave these as the attributes. But you said black. And not only that, he said, I think he said, yeah, really black or something. Let me see.
Black. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty black.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, pretty black.
Next we have don't have a dad.
Don't have a dad. See, that could have been any race. Because some whites don't have dads. Latinos, some don't, a lot of them don't have dads. Blacks don't have dads. But the fact that they specifically said black and said that what they're going to be making is the N-word. And the reason why I'm saying N-word, folks, because I don't want this video to be flagged for saying it and being taken down without you guys having the chance to watch it. But to me, that right there was the dumbest thing they could have done right here. Said don't have a dad. The other thing it says eat watermelon and fried chicken. So that definitely would have gave reference to somebody being black saying eating watermelon chicken. But they still could have fought it and be like, no, because there's people in the South that loves watermelon chicken that's not black. But what killed y'all is the fact that y'all started off saying black. Now, I'm sure that this is going to trigger somebody. I understand that. But my thing is, again, like I say on this channel, if I know my enemy and I know what my enemy's intentions are, I'm not going to respond to the way that my enemy expects me to respond to it. Okay? Y'all get what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all seen the video. You can watch this over again. You can go back and rewind it And there was a thing in here where they pulled it out. I guess if it's true, they pour. I don't know how this works. If it's true, they pour water. Because he said black, they pour water. It said eat watermelon and chicken, they poured water. And then when he got to a woman, he said make good choices. There was nothing to pour out. So I guess it's saying they don't make good choices. And then it said rob people. It said, yeah, and then he was like, especially white people, especially robbing white people. So clearly this video, I don't know why these students would do this. But what ended up happening is that whoever it was, I think it's the girl, I don't know, or the guy, got expelled from school. Now, from what my source told me, the school suspended him because of that, because the school had this thing saying, you know, you're supposed to represent yourself, even though school is not in or whatever like that during that time, you're supposed to represent yourself in a certain way, in and out of school, I guess, which kind of really don't make sense. I get that, but I'm telling you, in this particular case, you know why they had to do this, right? They had to expel him. How is he going to come back to school without possibly dying? I'm not talking about just from response from black people. I'm talking about response from white people too. Same thing with her. I don't know what happened to her. From what I'm told, I guess she's in college, because I'm getting ready to read off to you guys what she wrote. And I think I'm going to post it here. Tylen, if you don't remember, post it here. If you watch this video, I'm talking to myself, guys. Post this little remark that she left right here, okay? So anyway, give me a second here. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, this is what she said. I want to apologize for the... This is really blurry. I remember something video that says video. The important video, okay, that I posted. I know in my heart how wrong it was. My boyfriend is racist, and he slowly normalized his racism on me. Sometimes it's so much better for you to sometimes call somebody and say something versus leaving them text, because she said right here, she said she know in her heart it was wrong, but you still did it. Then you turn around and say, my boyfriend is racist and he slowly normalizes racism on me. So now you're trying to deflect the energy from on you and put it on your boyfriend. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. I should never have let him know. To see, now you actually are admitting to actually accepting it. You said I should never have let him. That means you actually agreed to it and wanted it in, and you did it. I believe blacks are human too. Sis, Stephanie, you are making this worse for yourself. I believe blacks are human too. Am I missing something? Were we ever referred to as not? Now, I know there was a time where possibly it was a dang old myth way back when, but the fact that you actually said, I believe blacks are human too. What is that? You believe blacks are human? You believe? You believe. Like, you know, some things that people believe in, it's like, okay, that can be far-fetched. Like, people think I'm crazy because I believe in God, right? You know, right? But you say you believe blacks are human too, as if that's not a fact. I mean, so anyways, yeah, you kind of messing yourself up right here. Oh, wow. Then she said, I believe blacks are human too, made in the image of Christ. Whoa. So now you, I told y'all Jesus was black. Even she said it. You are, you messed yourself up. You never should have made a statement. You know what? Something that y'all don't know this. If you ever do anything stupid, the police try to help you out in some cases. They say you have a right to remain silent because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. And she should have shut her mouth. You shouldn't have said nothing at all, because from now she's making this worse. I believe blacks are human too, made in the image of Christ. Wow, like that's gonna help us. Like, yeah, see, yeah. Nah, sis, you messed that up. I have disappointed God. I want to apologize. Please don't contact my college. Oh, yeah. You know, see, nobody even probably knew you was in college. You just messed. See, that's why you should have shut your mouth, girl. You should have just shut up. It's my future, and one mistake should not ruin a life. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I mean, what is sexual relations? What is it? I mean, what is here? I'm right here, right? But I could be there, because isn't here and there the only difference is just the letter T. But I mean, no, ain't no getting around this. Says you never should have opened your mouth and said, don't contact my college. Because for that reason, I would have found out who you was and all that and contact your college and say, this is what y'all producing right here. So nah, yeah, it's my future and one mistake should not ruin a life. Says the person that out of a racial thing killed somebody. Says the person who just can't get over their slowly getting turned over into molesting little kids and then they got caught. Says those people on To Catch a Predator. Just one mistake shouldn't ruin their life. You knew what you were doing. You admitted that you knew what you were doing. And now all of a sudden, see, there's a difference between a mistake and actually doing something purposeful and getting caught. Like I think Rihanna's song says something like, I think you're only saying you're sorry you got caught. But you put on quite a show. Very, y'all know what I'm talking about. That goes for you right here, right now. My future, she said, it's my future and one mistake should not ruin a life. Okay, we already explained that on there. Also, please stop with the death threats. You just don't know what you did. How you were in college right now. It would be hard for me to believe that you, before COVID kicked in, it'd be really hard for me to believe that Stephanie, you did not see all this racial tension and all this stuff that was building and already going. I mean, at least the past 3 years, where have you been? There's all kind of cases all around America of things that happen and racial tension that is amongst America. And now you're going to sit here like as if you didn't know that what y'all were doing. You put it on TikTok. TikTok is going to be seen by millions of people, including people in China. I mean, everybody know that you did this. So, I mean, she can apologize, guys, all she wants to. But I think you messed up big time right here. And I don't know what this part is right here. It says, I want to address this as my family are terrorized with death threats. I could say the video was shot at a moment of weakness, or that I let others influence me, or that I mistakenly thought it was just edgy humor. Having seen similar racial jokes all over TikTok directed at both whites and blacks, truth is there is no excuse for what I did, and I'm aware of that. The video was bad and unacceptable. It does not reflect who I am, though. I have friends. Wait, see, it's getting worse because you keep on trying to make up these excuses when you flat out just said you knew what you did was wrong, and then you said you let your boyfriend, then you said your boyfriend who was a racist slowly put his racism on you. So you chose to continue to have a relationship with a guy that you are saying is a complete racist. You chose to actually stick with that. I mean, I don't know how long you guys were together, Stephanie, but the minute he started showing that racist thing, it wasn't no brakes being pumped. Like, whoa, hold on, slow down now. I go to school with black people, and I got black people that are friends. And bro, the school you go to, there's black people there for us to be doing this. I mean, I just can't. There's no way that I can sit here and actually, because most of the time I'm for people. I try to find. I mean, I can still find some light in this because in all comes down to it. Me as a Christian person and as a black man, I would have to, not that I would have to, I already forgive you because I know it's just something completely stupid. Now, I've had people that did far more worse things than what y'all showed on here and said far more things worse in my face than what y'all did on here. But I just find it really hard to believe that, for one, I don't think that you're really sorry. I just think that you're scared and you have to say you sorry because everybody knows. Because for you guys to do this with such, what's the word I'm looking for? For them to do this with such ease, like it's nothing. Those ideologies that you have in your head, be it you or your boyfriend, it's always been there. You know what I mean? It wasn't no peer pressure or anything like that. You was really confident in what you were doing. Now, that's why I'm saying that's the issue there. So it seems like it's not going to help right there because I know what edgy racist humor is. I've been around things where like, for instance, Bill Burr, he said, I'm around a white guy and I know he's getting ready to drop that N word when he starts. And he's like, man, he's like, whoa, bro, don't. Now, see, that's edgy right there. But y'all flat out said y'all about to create, all of a sudden you talking about y'all created the N word. You about to create this N word by pouring stuff on there. And now you turn around and say, oh, blacks are human too. It don't go right because you seem like you make it seem like they were made. Okay, let me stop y'all. But it does not reflect who I am. I have friends, all races. You probably don't know more. I've had beautiful connections and experiences. Look, it's not going to help. It's not going to help. Beautiful experience. One moment of teenage madness does not define me. I agree. But everybody else may not be able to see it like I see it. I know we all do dumb things, whatever like that, but this wasn't a mistake. This was intentionally done, sis. This was thought out. Y'all didn't just do this in one take. You know what I mean? So anyway, my closest friends know that. They probably do. They are even more disappointed because they know that the video is not who I am. I have to regain the trust of many people. Again, you being in this age of internet and all that, did you not think that this was going to go viral? Did you not think, or did you want it to go viral? We don't know. This could all be like a hoax just for that specific reason. Because it might be people jumping out and supporting her thinking like, oh yeah, this is awesome. This is da 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 da. I'm not asking for forgiveness. Yes, you are, because if you was, you wouldn't be doing this. Or open arms. Many believe I don't deserve that, and that is fair. No, if people are going to be led by Christ and Christian and made in the image of God and all that and all that good stuff, then people are going to have to come to a part to find forgiveness in heart, because we put up with it for so long that to some of us, it might be like, oh, so what else is new? You know, that's kind of my attitude on this thing too. Because somebody wants to see what my thinking is on this. Otherwise, if I'd have been watching TikTok and seen this, I probably would be like, oh my gosh, some stupid. Here they go. Stupid. And went on by, because there's other videos that didn't go viral that probably could have, from stuff that I've seen on there before. Okay, she says, I will not be mad at people who think I'm evil or something. I understand why you feel that way. You understand now, but you didn't understand before. See, I'm sorry, Stephanie, the best thing you can do is say, I am sorry, like you think you said in here. One day in your life, I hope y'all forgive me. I need counseling because of my racism. And I admit that. I mean, I'm just saying. But keep on trying to make these excuses is not going to help you, sister. It's not going to help. What I don't think is right, though, is having thousands of people subject my family to abuse and bullying. You said what I don't think is right is having thousands of people subject my family to abuse and bullying. You subjected your family to the abuse and bullying by you and your boyfriend posting this video. I don't know if you know anything about street law or anything like that. They will come after everybody. That's what they do. Even though you screwed up and people they're going to come after. See, here's the thing. What you said and what y'all did, it didn't hurt one black person. It hurt many black people blacks that are not even related to each other. You talking this goes far beyond that. You do know people in Africa see this too. This goes to Africa. This goes to anybody that might be black, period. Jamaica, Haitian. I mean, this goes far. So for you to say that they should not come after your family, well, you came after a race, sis. That's way bigger than a family. You know, so I'm just letting you know, in case you see this one day. I'm just telling you. Two wrongs does not make a right. Well, if you're doing algebra, it makes a positive. So let me kid. I'm joking. In any circumstance, I hope people stop spreading the video. No, that's not going to happen. My name, picture, and family details. I want people who threaten me to know that threats like that have consequences too. See, now you almost seem like you're trying to fire back. You're not helping, Stephanie. That's why you should just be quiet about the whole thing. Y'all, the best thing I don't know if the guy is even going to say anything. If he didn't, he's probably smart. The best thing you could have done was just shut up. Let whoever put this out there, let it come out. And if they say why, just say, you could just cry. I have no words. I'm so sorry. Just cry. But you keep on saying things, and now you said, threats have consequences. You don't understand. I don't think you really understand, sis. You said this about a race, and I know I'm repeating myself. You said this about a race, blacks. You literally just got done showing in your video that blacks rob people. And you said, and your boyfriend said specifically whites. And though there is statistics out there that shows that it's true, folks, and y'all can get mad, whether it's coming from a white person or a black person, this will not be taken as racist. Blacks commit more of the crimes in the U.S. today. Blacks do. So knowing that number, I think blacks makes up like a certain blacks make up a certain percentage of the population, but responsible for over the 50% of the crimes. So you got criminals out there right now who heard and saw this video. I don't say nothing like threats have consequences too, because I don't think, I hope and pray that nothing happens to you, but you don't say nothing like that to nobody that's already out in the streets and there's criminals, because it ain't going to be no threat. The criminals are not going to talk about what they're going to do. They just going to come and do it. So I'm just letting you know, it's illegal and harmful. You can't talk about what's harmful, what you did. You should have just be quiet. I know. Let me move on. My takeaway from this is that I need to grow as a person, but that's true for a lot of people out there. Look how you see what I'm saying? You keep on deflecting it. You keep on saying that you're taking the blame, but you're not. If it was me, I screwed up. I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm a stupid. I'm dumb. I'm realizing for a fact now I'm racist. I need help. I want to get help. I want somebody to help me get past this. I'm dumping my boyfriend who put his racism off on me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The hate that I'm getting right now is deserved on me because I shouldn't have did that. It's a stupid thing I done. Don't say it was a mistake. It was a stupid thing I done. And I see that it's not funny. I see that it's hurt people, but don't say, but y'all do things too. Oh, you do. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You have no room to do that right now. So now after that, guys, she went on to say, I promise to dedicate my life to servicing God and treating every human being with respect, because blacks are human beings too. I do not expect the public to forgive me, nor do I deserve it. So then don't ask for okay, let me stop. But I pray God's forgiveness, my sins. I pray God forgives my sins. Okay? That's the only way we heal. He's trying to bring us all in on this together. Just stop. But I do take issue with one thing. Hatred does not defeat hatred. Is she in college? Hatred does not defeat hatred? Do you not see what the video that you did? You were showing hatred. Okay. Threatening, bullying, and canceling me will not resolve the world's problems. It may not resolve the world's problem, but it's going to resolve this problem that you created. If something, I'm just saying, if something happened, I'm with you, sis. I'm a minister myself, so I'm with you. Yes, absolutely. Look, here's the thing. Folks that's listening right now, if this girl truly is repentant in her heart, asking God for forgiveness for what she did, God forgives. And us as Christians that follow after Christ have to do the same exact thing that Christ told us, because Christ forgave us. And don't forget, he died for her too. No, I'm not justifying what she did at all, but I'm saying she is justified by Christ. So I know people gonna get mad at me. Okay. I urge everyone to seek God and find peace in him. I know she's scared. Poor girl. She's scared. Please, I urge everyone to seek God and find peace in him. No, you got to seek peace, because you're going to be the wrong peace coming. A peace, all right. Okay, I understand why people are angry at me, but how will I understand people are angry at me. Boom. But how will ruining my life change that? It doesn't matter to some folks. You said hatred. Your words was this. Hatred doesn't defeat hatred. But you ever heard the thing, misery loves company? You brought that upon yourself. You know what I mean? Hatred doesn't kill hatred, whatever like that. But what I'm saying is that by you pushing the message itself, the notion of hatred, it's like you opened that up and invited that to yourself. You and the guy, I don't even know his name, but you know, obviously a lot of people know yours. You said, my parents live on fear for my life. This is not fair. See, that's what I'm saying. Again, it can't be. You can't, it's not fair, but it was fair for what you and that guy did. See, the thing is, like I said, Stephanie, I totally, you probably seem like you really are sincere in what you did as far as feeling bad about what you guys did. But there are people that are out there that's my color, that are black. They're not like that. Okay? People want, when you do things like this, especially with what's going on in the world right now with racial tensions, people are going to want to find somebody to make an example of for what they're doing. They're going to see, look, this thing ain't ended. It's not ended. We ain't going to get past this. And because why would you post a video like this? That's the biggest thing. I think Morgan Freeman said it the best way, and folks can disagree with me all they want to. They said, how do we get rid of racism? He was like, stop talking about it. Stop showing it. Stop. Because the more it's been played out and the more it's being shown, the more we keep on being reminded of it. And all you're going to cause is a lot of people just to come out of the woodwork. So, I mean, you talking from, I mean, don't be surprised if Rainbow Coalition, NAACP, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, any of them get in on this. Because this, I got to be honest, I've never seen anything like that. I don't even know what the ideology of what y'all did even came from. I don't even know what type of experiment that's supposed to be. I don't know. Now, she says, for the love of God, stop sharing the video and my name and picture. Stephanie, you and the guy, you shared your own video and picture when y'all made it. You know what TikTok is. You and the guy knows what TikTok is, and it's going to be seen by millions and millions of people. When I say seen by millions of people, I don't mean millions and millions of people going to like leave a comment. I mean, your video y'all know this. You know this before you did it. You do know that what this feels like. It says you do not know what this feels like. Another thing. Blacks don't know what it's, see, that's what I'm saying. This is what they're going to do to you. Oh, you saying blacks don't know what it feel like to be threatened? You about to have the whole, our ancestors was killed and hung and for beat up and for walking down the street, for looking at a white woman, for speaking to a white woman, and you going to tell me we don't know. That's why I'm saying just stop. If you listen to this right now, Stephanie, don't leave no more messages, okay? Just be quiet. I'm serious. I'm trying to help you. Be quiet. Don't leave any more messages, because just like this, how did I get this message? It's going to continue to spread, and all you're doing is putting gasoline on the fire. Even if you think that you're putting water on it, the fire is growing. Stop. Just stop. Just be quiet. I'm trying to help you, Stephanie, okay? I've never been this scared. It just isn't fair. Imagine you're a stupid teenager just going along with stupid teenager stuff, and then your life gets ruined. Yes. But imagine you living in this world where you got all type of resources that tells you about, don't do drugs, don't do this, and racism of all things, you knew better. And you decided to go along with it. You see what I'm saying? This stuff is not something that you just did on a whim and you just happened to be caught in a video. You participated in it. Y'all drew up y'all own script. I know, because I post videos. I do videos. I know there's some rehearsing and stuff that has to go on. Y'all rehearsed this thing. Got it right. Got the video camera right. Got the water pouring everything right. And still decided to roll with it. So that's what I'm saying. Quit trying to save yourself. The only way you're going to save yourself out of this is just completely being quiet. Just be quiet for right now. Okay? Okay. Forever people not caring what's in your heart or what you're really like. No, they don't care. When you do something like this, and nobody's caring, sis. Nobody is caring. Only defining you by a stupid video. Please stop sharing. See what I'm saying? And that's, what they're going to do? They're going to continue to do that. So again, I am going to say this. Yes, that was one of the dumbest things you guys could have done. It was one of the most insensitive things you could have done, especially for a race of folks. And it's not going to help by you keep on trying to justify yourself. Now, my Christian folk, black folks, I know we want blood. I know we do. I know it. It hurts. You know what I mean? It's the very thing when we thought we was getting, we facing this, we facing Corona, we facing this, and now this stuff like this, because she's getting a lot of pull. You getting a lot of ratings, Stephanie. You are. But I want to remind everybody that calls themselves a Christian of something. The woman that was caught in adultery knew she broke the law. Y'all see what I'm getting at? This woman in the Bible time knew she broke the law when she was having an adulterous affair with a man. They pulled the woman out, threw her in front of Jesus, okay? Y'all know this story, but I'm just trying to break it down because possibly it might be somebody that's listening that don't know this. Again, she knew the law. She knew she was doing something wrong and decided to do it anyway. She knew it can cause her death. And that's the difference between, I don't want it to cause her death, but anyway, the woman knew it can cause her death in the Bible. They threw her before Jesus, and Jesus said, you that does not have sin in your life, throw the first stone. It said they were convicted because they knew they had sin in their life. He didn't say nothing specific. Well, I'm not no racist. No, you might not be a racist, but it might be something else that's wrong with you. I'm just saying. They dropped the stones and turned around. Jesus was by himself with a woman that did something unlawful and technically illegal, and God was put before the very person that can judge her, the very and only person that's worthy of judging her. And what did he say to her? He said, where are your accusers? They weren't there. I don't have none. He said, I don't accuse you either. Go and don't do it again. So that's what I'm telling you, Stephanie. If you actually are very repentant in your heart, you very sorry for what you've done, all that. You said you asked God for forgiveness. I'm going to believe that you really did, but I hope you're not just doing it just out of fear, but you are really doing it out of a sincere heart, knowing that you hurt. You just don't know, sis, millions of people. Now, that woman that got caught in the Bible in adultery, she hurt her husband if she was married. She hurt the man's wife that she was being married to, and she probably broke up a family. Millions of black people. Millions upon millions of black people, like I said. But for us, I'm just being real, black, whatever you white, that are Christian, we have to look at this task for exactly what it is. And if she's repentant in her heart and really sorrowful for what she did, if the girl asked God for forgiveness and God has forgave her and is covered in the blood, I don't have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. I don't have nothing I can say about her or to her. Now, what the justice system does, or what other people that doesn't think the way that I do, it has nothing to do with me. But Stephanie, by this black person that's made in the image of God, I forgive you for that. And if I'm the first one to do it, then let me be the first one. Hopefully this thing can snowball about forgiveness for stupidity. Let's not act out of character. Let's not get all, let's show them that we're going to respond to this thing like Jesus did, with love, with compassion, and with forgiveness. Because I'm not perfect, and I know a lot of people that I talk to and be around, they're not perfect either. They're not perfect as well. See, I just messed up. See, imperfection. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that. And I know it's going to be a lot of things flying in this chat. But when it all comes down to it, he died for all of us. And I'm leaving it at that. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you through. I'm a survivor. See this right here? You can subscribe by pressing this little thingy right here. And this video right here is going to lead you to the next reaction video. And this one right here is going to lead you to my own personal stuff, like my comedy stuff, do-it-yourself videos, etc., etc. Thank you. Moving on.